Ms. Legalista here. Thank you for joining the video. I'm going to try not to complain about Verizon, but you just have no idea the hoops I am having to jump through, the challenges I'm facing just to put out a short video, just to do the thing that I have been doing for so long now. 500 plus videos on this channel, over 700 on another one, using StreamYard, and yet I can't quite use StreamYard. So I'm putting this together to some sort of final product that hopefully will share the information with you that I want to bring to you. I talk about deed theft and what some states are doing to help protect people from deed theft. In some instances, though, there may be other people who can step in when things just don't look quite right. Now, we have seen this sort of after the fact, finding out that a notary's signature and stamp has been forged onto a document. But what about the attorneys who are sometimes registering these deeds with the county that you live in? Well, in this case, I want to talk about what happened here. And even though this attorney was able to stop this, they came back and the attorney said they would. So get an understanding of what is going on here and how, even if you think you have gotten rid of those scammers one time, guess what? I don't know. They're like bugs, they're like rabbits. I don't know. It's just like the never ending. What was the bunny rabbit that used to come on all the time? And it was just like the battery couldn't die. That thing just kept coming back. But I want to go to this CBS News report out of Boston and share this with you so that you can see what happened in this case.
And it's nice we have conservation land behind us, and there's a huge, probably 200-300 acre cranberry bog.
John Grimes bought this Plymouth property 6 years ago and loves the privacy of his backyard.
Very quiet here in the summertime.
2 weeks ago, Grimes was at home when he got a call from attorney Alan Sheriff.
And I said, well, in front of me, I have a contract with your signature, supposedly, and you're selling your house.
It was someone from Montreal. He was buying this house, the house we're sitting in right now, and just wanted to verify if I was really selling the property. And I said, no. I was shocked.
Grimes was not selling his property and did not sign the agreement. And the person who claimed to be the buyer has the same name as a famous soccer star in Canada.
I said, how is that possible? There was an address, a name, and a phone number, which I dialed and rang a bunch, 15 times or so, and nobody ever picked up. And I figured maybe I'd get lucky and get somebody on the phone and express my, displeasure at them trying to steal my house from me,
Sheriff knew it was a scam, the red flags, an all-cash deal with a buyer that lives out of the country. He called Grimes to warn him, but he also knew the thieves would likely not give up easily.
And I said, let me tell you what's going to happen. In the next 2 weeks, not me, but another attorney is going to show up at the Registry of Deeds and record a fraudulent deed and take your house away. You'll get it back, but it'll cost you thousands of dollars in legal fees.
And sure enough,
got a knock on the door the following day from it was an engineering firm, and they wanted to do a plot plan for the property that's being sold. I was just like, oh my God, this is still happening.
Both the FBI and the Secret Service sent out bulletins warning homeowners.
And I'm going to come back to that in a separate video. I want to take some time and go back to talk about this. And one of the things that I wanted to bring back up, let me see if I can find this, is this part where they are showing his signature. I think it's a little further down. That piece right there, where it has his signature. We're doing a lot of electronic document signatures now. I do it all the time with my clients. But that is a particular font because I have used it in the past. And that probably would have been one of those things that would have been a red flag to me, along with everything else. Yeah, just want to point that out. But let me go back and just talk about this in general for a little bit. So first of all, the attorney was the one who caught this. So it's not now just the property owner who is in this and the notary who may have their stamp forged, their signature forged, but there's an opportunity for the attorney, real estate brokers, if they are involved in a transaction, to double check who they're working with and to follow up if something looks and sounds suspicious. And that's exactly what happened here. I don't know if you saw my video with the fake, it was an AI generated person who appeared on sort of like a Zoom or something like that so that they could discuss this transaction. And the title company realized, hey, no, there's something going on. This person looks fake. This is not real. Well, it is now up to everybody who is a party in the transaction to sort of step up and say, what can I do here? And so again, he talked about it being an all cash transaction, the person being out of the country. Here I am talking about the font. Now, any one of these things individually might not stand out on its own, but as an attorney, a lot of times we like to talk about the totality of the circumstances. In this case, you start adding all those things up and the total just looks suspicious. Okay. So again, just be vigilant, stay aware of what's going on. And in this case, the scammers came back. It's another thing I want to point out too. They do not give up. They work 24/7 and they will come back. So share this information with people that you know. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Mwah. Peace.